Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Look. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel and welcome to another unhinged TikTok compilation beauty fail.
Delicious.
Well, my lovelies, what a week. What a week. First of all, from the bottom of my cold, dark heart, I want to say thank you to the support you've given me on my videos recently. It's been a struggle bus here at the Chanel with YouTube, but you guys joining the Patreon and providing extra support has changed my life, shall we say. If you don't know the drama and what's going on, click the card, wherever it is, one of these ones, and that will explain more. Either way, my lovelies, it's time for another TikTok reaction. And today, my lovelies, I have been sent a hair fails and wins compilation. Now, if you have followed me for a long time, in fact, maybe, perhaps there's at least one person here who was subscribed in 2007.
Old maiden.
You might remember, I used to be a hairdresser.
Oh, scandalous.
But unfortunately, I just came to realize that it was not my calling. And apart from color, I was not really that interested in the industry of hairdressing, shall we say. I know, it's a scandal. I'm sorry, my hairdressers out there, you are doing Satan's work. It's great. However, from working in a salon, I did realize I was deeply obsessed with makeup. And thus, here I am, 20 years later, doing all this. So this is a YouTube compilation available to watch with your very own eyeballs, and it is by Haha Tushki. Perhaps it's Haha Tushki. But my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today, I am actually not supporting the company publicly that I am having a beverage of, so it is off screen over here. Let me wave this around instead. Come along now, girly wigs. Pop your little ochinger right into your scandal hole, and let's watch some unhinged TikTok, shall we, my loves? Oh, okay, right. We've got a split situation. So it's got a dark, perhaps black hair dye on one side. We've got a bleached root on the other. I must say, if you use box bleach from the department stores, where you buy eggs, egged from the beauty store, quite often you might need to do more than one treatment, because the amount of times I've seen people just put box bleach on their hair and the box is like 35 minutes white blonde.
Lies. We're sorry, Brad Mondo.
Oh, Brad Mondo mentioned.
I think that's Berkeley. What? That's so funny.
I'm sorry, that was the fastest thing I've ever seen. What? Oh, I see now. Okay, so she has, like, done a guideline for some bangs, shall we say. With great trepidation, my lovelies. A bang does not a guideline make. Ancient proverb.
We're sorry, Brad Mondo.
First of all, the amount, oh, that was a bit erotic, wasn't it? Oh no, YouTube, don't demonetize mummy. First of all, I have a problem with people who cut their own bangs. Not every single person, because it is, it is an upkeep thing that you can 100% manage to do yourself. But the amount of these videos that we see go viral because people don't understand that if you cut up here, and your hair has previously been parted here, it will go Why on earth you would start here, I am unsure. Why not start here and then swiftly, gently move it up until you're like, do you know what? Happy with that.
Budget cuts.
Now, I'm someone who has had bangs multiple times in my life, and you know what? I do really like the look of them. But there's one rule you've got to keep in your mind, and that is, when you cut, you can't add any more.
What? That's so funny.
She did seem to take it quite well at the end, though, I'm gonna say that. Right, so I wanted blue hair. Been there, done that. This is a copyright song called A Little Bit of Blood Beige.
Beautiful.
Okay, so, spoiler alert, my lovelies. As a former blue-haired beast, if you use direct dyes that are like fashion colours, pink, reds, blue.
And let's go for a slightly bohemian look. Can you see that there's a Dutch influence there?
They are stains. That's how they work. They are vegetable-based dyes that as soon as they touch something, they stain. That's how your hair gets dyed. Effectively, they are a long-term stain, derived from the pickled pigment of a vegetable ornament, is something I would say if I was feeling particularly anti-scientific. There isn't really a lot you can do to scrub them off either. It's just one of those things that you just have to wait until the dye fades and live out your Smurf fantasy.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Okay, right. Oh, we've got another. Oh! You're being bold, brave. No, that's too much. No. Is it a wig? Is Mummy's wig you want to wear? Oh, look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Oh no, it's not a wig. Is it a wig? Is that? No, it's not a wig. She's straight. But do you know what though? Shave your eyebrows off, apply it with liquid liner, and you've got a very striking gothique applique masterclass. I do love a micro bang, not gonna lie. And you know, this could have looked a lot worse. I mean, I know it's quite shocking, and she's probably quite surprised and devastated, but it's not. It's not.
Utterly hopeless.
Oh, you silly sausage. Look what you've done. Right, what have we got? What's this? Next one. God, the thing with these compilations is they are relentless. I mean, that's kind of the point. They're compilations. She's got a B-Tech, but you just never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of... A perm? No. Oh, we do more. Okay, bangs. Right, she's doing cinema. Oh, no. What's this? A little curly fringe?
Old ladies suck.
Okay, hang on one finger-licking moment. Now, if your vision works at 360 frames per second, you might be able to have spotted at the 0.1 of a moment at the start of this TikTok, there is this picture, which I'm assuming is the inspiration photo. She's a scientist. I have 3 pixels, so I'm just sort of going to have to educatedly guess that this is a curly fringe. So yes, curly fringes. She's got a fringe. She does this. Moist, damp, tight. See, but this is like, this is too much. Oh, it kind of gives me like horror movie vibes. What's the one with the hand at the back? My Little Pony. The wig. Well, at least this is like reversible. Just gently wash your hair and that will fix itself. But yeah, that's not a curly fringe. No. I mean, overnight curls only barely work for me at the best of time, but if you're gonna do them this big, this hairstyle could be yours. Right, what have we got here? Oh God, what's this? Oh God. Oh, is it bleach? Oh my God. Stupid boy think that I need him. I go call like change the season. Okay, do you know what? Actually, do you know what? We need to watch this. These are so short and swift and wobbly that we need to dissect the evidence. So it looks like she's got a very liquid lightener on her hair. And the reason why I say this is because usually when you use a bleaching system, if you're going to do like a dramatic level of lift, you're going to need the powder plus peroxide combination of some sort. And it does not look to me like this is powder plus peroxide, because usually it's almost like a foam kind of texture and you would see it. As a Weller girly, that's what gets me this. There she is. Oh, look. Actually, she needs to be done. Look at the state of my roots. I'm very happy with the colour, though. So she's bleaching. It's very wet look. It could be a high lift, but I see this texture, and she's just going at it. Just gay abandoned, going at it. When you lighten your hair, the brushing technique needs to be like... Even that might be a bit too rough. So this looks like a toner, but I don't know what it is. Weller T18 maybe? Oh, it's very dark. So I don't know what kind of toner that was, but clearly that must have been an ash level 5. I don't understand how this is so dark. Hairdressers in the comments?
What's going on here then?
Would you like to elucidate us further as to what's happened here? What's happened? Would you like to file a cease and desist?
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Stop it.
I'm not going to do it, girl.
I had one a very long time ago. So we haven't seen the end of this TikTok, but it sounds like she said, my hair is falling out.
Why don't you try on that lovely wig?
Bleaching black hair is very taboo. Well, dyed black hair, let's just say that. I don't know, my eye is leaking like some sort of woman at the shoreline thinking, when will my husband return from the sea? As I was saying, hair bleach works by opening the outer layer of your hair, and then a little bleaching agent burrows in and it lightens the natural pigment in your hair. Now, some of these natural pigments are similar to artificial pigments, but generally they're quite different, which is why you can't just bleach over box dye. With saying that, every time a hair is bleached, you risk it breaking. Even a really sensible, safe hair lift system, bleaching applique, will have some level of breakage. You just have to mitigate that as much as possible, so it's only like 5 and not 555,000.
That looks suspiciously like a wig.
2 years ago, I decided to bleach my virgin black hair the day before my prom. Okay, well, never do this. Never. Oh, wait, did she go to a person?
This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels.
Oh God, right, here we go.
And this is what I got. If I see you.
Okay, so we've got lines, stripes, stripy lines, lines and stripes, more stripes than a race car, more lines than Soho on a Friday night. This isn't. No. Any person worth their weight in gold in the beauty industry will always tell you never, 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 never do something for the first time the day before a massive event, such as prom. The closest I have experience with this is probably weddings, let's say. The amount of times I'd see people getting their hair done the day before their wedding, like highlights or bleached or something, getting something done with colour. It's like, you should probably wait at least 5 days, have it just a little bit in there just in case something goes wrong, but also it gives it time to settle. Because if this happens the day before a very important event, professionals can charge you for having an emergency appointment, and some of them won't even have any available.
Because he's dead.
Part 2. We decided to bleach her already super damaged hair and it melted off.
Bitch, your ass is done. I don't need your opinion.
Okay, well, I mean, like, it does seem almost like she was prepared to shave her hair anyway. Which, you know, if you want to experiment with how far you can push something, if you're about to shave your head, what better time? But this green, gummy texture. Oh. Been there, done that. Have no interest in doing all that. Do you remember the days, everybody? Do you remember the days? 40 volume hour bleaches. The mid-noughties are a lost time.
Found this no yellow hair mask from Target, and I wanted to try it out because it was only a few dollars.
Okay.
And my hair is fucking purple!
Yes, that's how they work.
No.
Okay, I don't think this is that dramatic, realistically, because purple will fade to a lovely blonde no matter how purple it turns out. Also, this is more like a dusky rose. I do feel like this is perhaps slight, dare I say it, slightly overreacting.
Naughty mummy.
How to color your friend's hair purple.
Right, okay.
Step 1, grab bleach.
Okay,
Step
yes.
2,
Oh, a weller
grab
woman.
developer.
Good.
Step
Proclair
3,
20.
grab
Oh.
more developer.
Oh, no,
Step
not
4,
30.
grab baby. Step
Baby
5,
oil?
grab a ball.
Oil
Step
for the
6,
baby?
add bleach.
Right.
Add one developer. Add the second. Add baby oil.
Baby oil?
And mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it.
Baby
Looking
oil?
a little different, but it should be okay. Find a willing participant.
Baby oil? An oiled baby?
No.
So I know about adding things like argan oil or perhaps coconut oil or any other sort of like seed plant natural oil into hair bleach to make it a little bit less abrasive. It does affect the level of lift, but also I've never in my life seen curdled baby oil bleach.
What is that?
I don't know how I feel about this.
Can I color your hair?
That's out.
It's in. Put hair into sections. Grab some bleach. Apply bleach to hair.
not like it's... Oh.
Evenly. Bam! Apply bag and let
Oh,
it bake
not
for
like
2
it's a
and a
sort
half
of like
hours.
ice cream.
Remove bag.
2.5 hours. Okay, oh god.
Carefully rinse hair.
That is a hair extension grabbed from the sink, surely. I think that was lies, look. There, look. It's a different... If it had lifted that colour all over, I would have been like,
Wow, a woman has been born on this day.
I feel like that is a little piece of artificial hair left in the sink. But then also, why would she agree to bleaching her hair if she wasn't going to have it done properly? Because, like, that's a lot of hair growth she has. And this is potentially irreversibly damaged forever. Do you think this is fake? Do we need a vote? 1 for fake. 2 for fake. Right, here we go. What's this? Oh, copyright music. Oh, no. Just stop doing all this. Oh, a lovely pine blonde. Okay. Oh, dear. Right. Right. What do we have? Oh, no. Oh. Okay, so there is a phenomenon when you bleach your hair that I know as pine blonde. It's the lift in which there's a significant amount of lift, but all the orange and the sort of yellow pigments are still there, and it looks like pine furniture.
The absolute symbol of beauty in an urban environment.
And I don't remember reading in any of my hairdressing books that you should lift your hair to level malm. That was an IKEA joke. Did it land? I don't know. I don't know about all that. Oh, 1 in every 20. Unfortunately, in this situation, when you do foils like that, if you are not a professional, you don't really understand like how to lay the foils, how to make sure you haven't expanded bleach out of the foils, how to make sure that you haven't overlapped when you eventually go back in to do the roots. I feel like she kind of had the idea of what people generally say, which is do a foil, then go back in, check the root, reapply if you need to, towards the end to ensure even lift. But if you are not a professional, don't do it! Don't do it, girl! Look! Yeah. Oh, right, okay. First of all, always use gloves with direct dye because that's not coming off for weeks. As we saw earlier with the blue lady. This is what happens when you overlap bleach. The rest of her hair might have been like strong enough to withstand it, but that is a severe breakage line. A chemical haircut, if you will.
So I did my hair in bandy knots, expecting to look like this girl. You know, something cute like this. She's really pretty.
Oh, I do sort of see it. I'm sorry. I do. Now, I want to say, though, it does look like her hair is exceptionally thick and long to be able to have such tight hair that voluminous in, like, the sections. Right, we'll shave the boy. Shave him. Oh.
You took the guard off. Oh my god, yeah, I took the guard off.
Now, if I know men, which I was about to say, unfortunately, I do. No, not all of them. Either way, if I know men, he's going to be livid, absolutely livid about that, even though it might only take perhaps 17 hours to grow back to that length. It isn't the end of the world, but I can also understand how important a specific style is to your identity. If I accidentally did that here, it would be perhaps 3 years of discomfort.
She's dead.
Right, what's this?
I'm going to be removing the colour from my hair.
Removing? But it's a lovely colour. Right, what's she doing? Is she... Oh,
Tail. Fingers crossed.
depending on what type it is, they're really sulphurous smelling. Oh, dear.
What did I do? I'm gonna go die under a rock.
Okay, so colour remover is a wacky process that can introduce all sorts of utter chaos because every single formulation of hair dye has different underlying pigments, different underlying technology, and different underlying, like, development processes, I want to say. Is that the right phrase? I'm not sure it is, but you get the idea. Every single hair dye is made up of a collection of pigments that create the final colour. A hair dye remover needs to shrink each of those pigments kind of individually and then remove them from the hair. Sometimes things like green and blue, even though technically they're like the smallest pigments and they come out fast, artificially they tend to cling and never go. So even if you're like, oh my goodness, my red hair that was dyed blue underneath, you know, it would take out the red. Well, you might have this. But if you want recommendations for a great hair colour remover, one that I can attest to myself when I went from black to white platinum blonde sometime in 2019, Affinage colour remover in the triangle box. Oh, Illuminati! The triangle box. And if you speak sign language, I'm very sorry for swearing just then. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Affinage. Very good.
The government!
All right, what do we have here? Oh, a bathroom bleach light. Does she want money pieces? Oh, no. What? Oh. What are we doing? What's the party?
Why your face so ugly? Like club guards say, throw that ass. I ain't gay, but I let a bitch eat me out. Yeah.
First of all, I'm sorry, but this music. Maybe I'm getting old.
Ballerina. Death!
I ain't gay, but I let a bitch eat me out.
Yeah. Bad bitch and my bitches too.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand. Why? Oh.
Then leave. Bitch, then leave.
I don't understand why people don't seem to understand what hair dye is. Even if you are not ready for the day, it will not always be night. Even if you use natural lady, herbal lady, natural metallic herbal lady hair dyes, they're gonna stain. Everything's gonna... What happens when you put a Sharpie on and you're like, aha, aha, I couldn't even possibly, aha. This shows me these, like, young people, although they might be having fun, you know, fun hair, fun hair time, and old. You need to at least watch one video. If you'd watch one video about this, you will understand that applying it to the flesh is perhaps not the way to go.
We are all trembling chihuahuas in God's designer handbag.
Oh, he's gonna be blue. Yeah, this is the problem. It gets everywhere. Look at that. Oh, right, here we go.
Step 1,
Another
grab
one.
bleach. Step 2, grab develop. Step 3, grab alcohol. Step 4,
That's
grab a ball.
acetone.
Step 5, add bleach. Add developer. Step 7, add alcohol. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Find a willing participant.
This has to be artificial women on the game.
Apply bleach to hair.
This is kind of dangerous because people will see this and be like, wow,
Add bag and
acetone.
let bake for 3 hours. Keep letting it bake, keep letting it bake, keep letting it bake, keep letting it
Bake for
Remove
3
bag.
hours? 3 hours?
Check the hair.
3 hours?
Oh, good. Make sure that... Ooh. Tyreek.
That's hair removal cream, isn't it? Oh, see, a joker. See, mummy sees you.
Taxi for mummy.
Right, okay. I moved school and wanted a fresh new look. Okay, right. I'm getting Twilight vibes for some reason.
This is
Oh,
what I wanted,
okay. Oh, I do love a transsexual bob. Even that eyeliner, great. Although I don't know when this was made. It's kind of difficult to tell if it looks kind of photoshopped. I think this video was uploaded in 2020, which was just before the AI revolution, in which now we're second guessing our own lives in the mirror.
She is awful.
So she asked for this, a graduated bob. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Oh, give me that. Oh. Jail time, some might suggest. Oh, okay. What's this metallic? Oh, not the L'Oreal Ferrier stuff. This stuff is like, wait, has she used it? Oh no, oh god. It's like, it's not good. It's like a high lift toning tint mess. Burning? Boo, boo. Oh, nothing like the box at all. Are we surprised? No. Is Val Garland to blame for this?
Is it testicles?
I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, well, it's not. Okay, what was on the box? It was like soft, dusky rose. That's pink. And your hair is like a lovely light colour. This is like gunmetal. Am I allowed to say that? YouTube. Okay, what's this? Arctic Fox. Oh dear, isn't she a... Oh. Okay, lovely final result, but I'm sorry. What in the Fort Boyard challenge? Nickelodeon who? Now, why would one think that, like, that's... Why would one think to do that? Why would one think today's not meringue? Whipped to stiff peaks.
I'm going to cream.
No. Okay. This is like, I know this is like lesbian transitional haircut between femme and butch.
I've never met a lesbian.
Okay, so what do we have? Oh, okay. Well, it's not quite the same. I see the vision, but I would also be like... I imagine perhaps an artisanal barber with skills in an applique masterclass might be able to do that. No. Oh, be blonde. Love a be blonde. Oh, don't like that. God, right, here we go. Oh. Okay, I need to see the inspiration pictures because she's got lovely hair there. It's like virgin hair. Well, it looks virgin. Might be, you know, she might have done one or two things to it. It looks like virgin hair. It's very soft, very sleek looking, very straight. Now, Bee Blonde, Jerome Russell Bee Blonde, she's not the worst. You can do worse than Jerome Russell Bee Blonde.
Easy. You have me fucked.
Oh, look at how, like, long her pieces are here. Boom. Eyebrow length. Oh, you poor thing. That's gonna take years and years of growth to fix. This is the problem when, like, hair fails and when hair goes wrong. It takes years to fix. A lot of the time here on the Chanel, in these TikTok videos, it's mostly beauty fails that are, like, allergic reactions to cosmetics or makeup going wrong for an event or something like that. Something that's a little bit, potentially, takes a few days to recover from, if not a few minutes. Something like this is years.
It's wackadoodle time.
Okay, right. Next up we have a balayage.
Crying over my
Very popular
nails right
money
now,
pieces.
'cause they're so
A ballywig.
ugly.
Balamore.
Oh my god, okay.
This audio.
Is what I wanted, okay?
Right, yes. This is what you
pastels,
wanted. Yes.
And this is what I got.
Okay, that's a dip. At best, this is a dip dye, not a balayage. But we don't know if you did it yourself. Did you do it yourself or did you go somewhere? Did you go somewhere to do it and you could sue them? Sue the bitch! Okay, right, we've got a copyright song. That's an interesting hoodie. We've got lovely dark hair, lovely, very rich, voluminous depth. Okay, she's gonna bleach it. Oh, I can already see, if we see where's my mouse. She's got a lot of red pigment in the hair. So you know what that means. Ah!
Beauty.
Okay, Salon Pro into the bottle. What is that? I'm not hugely familiar. Okay, right, plastic bag method. Okay. Well, I don't know about this. There's no way you can get an even coverage with a handheld hairdryer. You know what? I was going to say it's not so bad, but this is a rainbow of ochre. You could stop at this point and just put a nice semi-permanent brown over the top with very rich tones in it, and you might be able to save this and just like move on with your life and forget about it, because your hair's going to be very different if you continue down this path.
Evil.
So lately my hair has just been so gross and it's got to the point where I can't just keep putting glue on and hoping for the best.
No.
So I decided it was time to just bleach my
Okay,
hair.
right. Oh god, here we go.
Left my roots till last, because Brad Mondo has taught me well, and then let my hair just do its thing. And I didn't lose any, so that's always a plus.
Oh.
So as my hair was bleaching, the hair dye actually came through the door, so I decided to just colour it and spent like 3 hours doing this. So I used sapphire blue on the roots, a Capri blue on the mid, and then bubblegum blue on the ends, because I wanted a nice ombre.
She's a woman!
Then I let it sit for like 3 hours and got hair dye everywhere, and this is the result.
Shut up,
Let me know what you think.
bitch! Oh, I love it. You did well. That bubblegum blue doesn't last very long, but it looks lovely for about 2.5 washes. Do you know what? Part of my soul will always still want blue hair. Well, my lovelies, we've certainly seen some episodes today, haven't we? There's something about DIY hair culture that is a rite of passage for the alternative community. I've been there, I've done it, but you know what? If I can only ever share some piece of information, that is, don't always listen to YouTubers. And if you're going to anyway, make sure you watch multiple different YouTubers to get the best idea of what you can do with your hair. If you're going to do it yourself, that is. Some of these chemicals are dangerous and some of them have long-lasting complications and potentially are very difficult to fix by yourself, even for professionals, if they go wrong. Well, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Unhinged TikTok Nonsense in the comments box below, because do you know what? I was thinking about getting a transsexual bob recently because it's so hot where I am. But I also don't want any complications, so I'm glad that watching this has kind of got it out of my system, I think. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right here. Now, my lovelies, I have a little bit of a predicament because since the last video and the video before, as of this moment, I have had 681 new Patreons. Now, if I was to read out everyone's name at, let's say, 1 per second, that would take me 11.5 minutes to do in this video. This video would be an extra 11.5 minutes if I do that individually for the amount of love that I have gotten. I am going to let you guys know that I will be doing a Patreon only live stream this Friday, so if you are in the Patreon, I will be able to say your name in the live stream. I also want to take this moment to plug Luxeria Labs, which is my travel photography and tech channel. The link will be pinned in the comments box below, and I will be back to giving subscriber shoutouts to that channel in the next video. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreon: Orko Samoji, Jojo, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Caffeinated Raptor, Cami Bryan, Catalina, Serafe, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Danny, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Heddy Weddy Woo Wah, James A. Zengirl, Jen Sismakovsky, Jenabeth Herman, Jenny Wood, Lauren Kylie, Lauren, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lethay, Ms. Kiss, Okayest Kyle, Radhika Madala, Rupreet, Samael, Sarah Hook, Shanro, Sky Dorim, Starlight Genesis, Stephutek, TNS Mum, Taylor Roney, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Mackers, and Windy Potato. Again, I just want to reiterate that I will always be making content here on YouTube, but I also do want to extend massive gratitude for everyone over on Patreon because it is helping me navigate this new copyright match situation thing. I have a small suspicion it's some sort of new AI tool that's just been quietly introduced that's just excessively aggressive for now. Hopefully in the future it learns not to be, but as is the most infuriating thing with lots of these things, we have to wait and see. But my lovelies, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.